We're both in very happy positions. We're in the most beautiful country in the world, one of the safest countries in the world, and just doing exactly what we want to do. Because I've met a lot of different bar owners and stuff, and they look miserable. You
Yeah.
know, like they work so hard and they deal with so much, and it's crazy because I meet some guys who have been here for years and years and years, and it's almost like they still don't get it. You know, they still don't
Yeah.
know what's really going on, and they're trying to push the ideology of wherever they're from, and it's just constant battle, you know, between culture and just trying to just make it work. And it's like they seem so miserable,
Yeah.
and I feel bad because, you know, money should never get in the way of your happiness.
Yeah. Also, I think, especially on your, business industry, like the many people came to their place, they coming with this vibe already, and then when you spend time with these people who have the, let's say, small mindset, then you get absorbed with this one. So that's why it's like we say again, to surround with the people who have a different mindset, and doesn't matter, like I don't like going, meet random people, but I like like if I met you at the Jason place. It's like, oh, you know Jason. It's like, okay, if you know Jason, you at least should have the same foundation, right? So I know, you're a good guy, right? So that's why I like only, people who know someone, because the energy attract other people, and mostly all, like 80% people I met because of Jason was good guys. Even if they're sitting, talking and everything, but you listen to them, it's like, oh, fuck, this it's
Some
nice
good
people.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, some good stuff. It's like, fuck. So that's why I say, like, if you go to the wrong place there, and then you surround with the same people when you have on your own country, there's nothing change. You come back with the same issue, the same problem, the same drama, and then you copy the same drama and then multiple the same drama. The same happened with the relationship. Oh yeah, but she's like this, and like you just give up on, just finish some relationship, and you're exactly going to the same person.
Same position,
Yeah,
yeah.
you the same problem, the same drama, from the same place, like the same environment which you live and everything. Like nothing change if you don't change, if you don't break up the loop. Many people are afraid to break up the
Yeah,
loop.
that's stuck in the loop. That's the system, you know, where we're raised to think like that, you know, just to be closed minded, and what's in front of us is what is, you
Yeah,
know, and there's nothing else besides what's in front of us.
yeah,
But in the background, you know, there's all this, there's all that, you know, and it's not, you don't see it at first, but
yeah.
sometimes you have to turn around. People don't like turning around to really look at what's behind them, but it's beautiful out there. You know, it
Mm.
doesn't have to be what we're taught. You know, it doesn't have to be sadness and depression and working all day, not having fun, not enjoying yourself. Because at the end of the day, we're just humans. You
Yeah,
know, like we're in such a shitty system that paper controls our world. You know,
yeah,
it dictates what we do and where we go, what we eat. But honestly, like you really don't need that, you know, to be a good person. It doesn't cost anything to be a good person, to be a happy person. It's all a choice. You know, if you're happy with having no money, or you know, happy with whatever situation you're in, then that's all that matters.
yeah.
You know, you don't need this. You don't need a fancy car. You don't need a nice house. You know, it depends. Those are all wants. Those are all desires.
Mm.
I feel um, like my biggest things for me, as long as I'm socializing and I'm meeting people and I feel like I'm creating community, that's enough.
Yeah,
That's all I need.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, that's my biggest thing.
It's still much better, even if you compare, if you go on the like minimum level just to growing, it's still good, compared to being on, your place, you go to the bar, meeting the same people, don't see the progress, and then you get, like I said, absorbed and more, and then the open gate is getting closer, and like, like getting close, and you don't see the potential. Sometimes I meet people like, like 40, 50, like random happen, and like, how someone can have a mindset like this, like how? I said, no, cannot, no, impossible. I tried, not working. Like, what? Like, I see like
It's closed
100
mindset.
options,
Yeah.
like, and you said, no, cannot, it's possible here. I share so many ideas. I give so many options for people. I say, do it, this one, this working. I give you contact, this one, try it. And like, and some reply from someone, girlfriend, whatever. No, I know people, but they say it's not working. And I was like, oh my God, like I think about this like for months, and my experience like a fucking 5, 10 years. I know it's working, like 100%. I know if you fucking do the steps, like you're good. You're set up your life. And someone say, oh no, I think it's not work because something, so we don't do it because people are different. And oh my god, like, okay, I tried. I'm happy I tried. You know,
Yeah,
like,
right. That's all that matters. Like for me, I have people in my life that I try a little bit harder for. Like I push more effort into trying to put them into better positions. But at the end of the day, when it comes to most people, I'm not gonna. If I give you free game and however you take it is however you take it.
yeah,
If you don't want to accept it, you want to be closed minded. That's fine. It's not gonna hurt me.
yeah,
That was just me showing you that I care.
yeah,
And that I would love to see difference, and I would love to see somebody make that change and
yeah,
see that drive in people. But you can't force anyone to do anything, and if they don't want it, they don't want it.
yeah.
You know.
But I think it's our like responsibility to be better on communication, like to tell them like I want to good for you, I do it this to also not because I want to push you and change you, I want to do it because I want for you better. It's not about me, it's about you, right? And as the communication and the leadership about to being better to share our information with others, like especially on your team and everything, to explain them like, guys, this how I live, this is how it works, this can be done. Don't, if it's something, happen, don't, just say real, say true, don't lie, like a simple things what we know on the like standard. Many people don't have this from other people, right? It's like, you don't need to lie to me. If you need to go somewhere, just tell me, so we can find a way. Like many times I talk to my team like, guys, like, you don't need to creating story like you are active, right? Just tell me if you cannot do it, if you go somewhere, if you fucking go date party for 3 days and everything, because it's allowed me to more manage everything what's going on. If I don't know before, or like, you fucked up and you don't contact, this cause more problem than
Yeah.
actually telling the truth, because people are afraid they're saying the truth because they think it is the
They're
fail
afraid of
as
the
a-
outcome.
yeah, they think it's something wrong, or they're not responsibility, they fail you, and they not pay them and everything, so they don't want to say if they fucked up, but basically it's cause more problem. So I like to communicate with the people like, there's no fail, whatever you do, just tell me. So it makes me also me feel better if I can handle the situation well. Like if someone tell me like, oh sorry, like I cannot come 3 days or be somewhere, blah blah. So I said, okay, let me think, what we can do. Like, oh, some maybe your friend can come and everything. So we create like a, the second, plan B for
Like
this.
backups.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in case something goes
Yeah,
wrong.
but it's allowed you to create being smart and understand like how you can fix this right before it happened. Like, and basically it's a great skill, like how handle situations.
Problem solving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the big part like about problem solving. Like, if you are better on the solving problems, it's how you grow. It's how you build your confidence, your responsibility. Like, I like challenges. Like, sometimes I know like nothing happened in my life, like a quiet, like, not, no moving and everything, and something coming, like some shitty situation. I was like, okay, nice, like, let's go.
Let's
Like,
do it, yeah.
what I can do, how I
That's
can
the
fix.
biggest thing too, because I really love the challenge, like just being out here. So my biggest struggles, I would say, when I first opened my business was definitely being so young, because like I'm working, my team, most of my team is older than me, like a lot older than me.
Yeah.
So I'm basically like trying to find placement for all these people who are way older than me, and they're a different culture, they barely speak my language, and that was my biggest struggle, just finding where everyone fit in and where I fit in myself, and creating the solid foundation for myself to where things were running smooth. But I enjoyed it because it's a lot of problem solving and a challenge. I love a challenge.
Yeah, you'll never get this when you work for someone. You never get this when you're a corporation. You can work the best company ever, and you never get so many situations, so many people when you need to listen to them, talk to them, like small things like Google Translate. This one, it looks like nothing, but it's a lot. It's a lot of skills to communicate with someone who don't get something, explain and everything. You will never get this when you go fucking 9 to 5 and then you just need to sit on the, you're basically trying to avoid problems. So on the work, you don't put yourself challenge because you don't want to your boss seeing you are fucking do too much, and you need to minimize your activity. That's what you do on the 9 to 5. You basically need to do it as less as possible to get the salary every month, because if you do too much, they company will get more expectation from you.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's the whole thing about working a 9 to 5. But as a boss, it's like, when problems come, you can't just shoo them away.
Yeah.
You're the person that everyone
Yeah.
comes to in those
Yeah.
situations.
You need to face. You need to just be the person, take on your shoulder, take the responsibility. At the same time, you show others like, oh fuck, like he does deal with this. You just call. You just no waiting when the problem's gone. You need to do it right now. I'm also a big fan